Manipulative dating techniques and how to use them. Introduction and what is manipulation? Manipulation is the act of changing someone's thoughts, feelings, or behavior. It can be done by giving false information, stirring up emotions, or providing incentives. Manipulation can be used for good or evil purposes, and it is often difficult to know when someone is manipulating you. How to flirt with girls and get the response you want. Flirting is a skill that is not easy to master. It takes time and practice. However, there are some mistakes that many people make when they flirt with girls. Here are some of the most common mistakes and how to avoid them. 1. Not being confident. 2. Being too forward. 3. Not being direct enough. 4. Being too persistent. 5. Having a lack of humor. How to make a girl fall in love with you. This is the most popular section on this site. It contains all the articles that are related to how to make a girl fall in love with you. This article will be about how to make a girl fall in love with you in 3 days or less. If you want to make a girl fall in love with you, then it's time for you to know about the 3 most important things that girls care about: respecting her, making her feel special, and making her laugh. These 3 things are what girls want more than anything else from their partners, so if you want them too, then read on. Steps of manipulative seduction. Step 1. The approach. The first step in getting someone to fall for you is the approach. This is the most important part of the process because it determines whether or not you will have a chance with that person. It's important to make sure that your approach is sincere and genuine, so that the person feels a connection with you. Step 2. The transition. Once you've approached someone and they're interested, it's time to transition into something more intimate. You want to make sure that this transition happens naturally and doesn't come off as too forceful or pushy. If they're interested, they'll be receptive to your advances and will follow along without any issues. Step 3. The close. The third step in manipulative seduction is the close. This is where you seal the deal by getting physical with them, but not too quickly. You want them to feel like you're genuinely invested in them before taking things any further than a kiss or hug. As a general rule, you should avoid being personal or intimate on the first date, says Blazak. It's okay to be friendly and affectionate during a first meeting, just avoid any real closeness. How to manipulate any girl in a few easy steps. This is a guide for men who want to manipulate any girl in a few easy steps. It will show you how to get the girl of your dreams and make her fall in love with you. 1. Make her feel special. 2. Make her laugh. 3. Touch her in appropriate places. The psychology of girls and understanding the female mind. Girls are not the same as boys. They have different needs and desires that are often overlooked. Understanding the psychology of girls is crucial for creating a compelling marketing campaign for them. The female mind is complex and multifaceted, but some psychological studies have revealed some interesting insights into what might make them tick. The benefits of manipulating girls for your personal gain. In this section, we will be discussing the benefits of manipulating girls in order to get what you want. The manipulation can come in the form of an emotional or physical abuse, or even just a simple lie that you tell to get them to do what you want. These manipulations can be both positive and negative, but they are all very useful for your personal gain. Advanced strategies that will help you take advantage of every girl's weakness for you. This article will outline some strategies that you can use to take advantage of the weaknesses of women. The first strategy is to give them a sense of security. Women want to feel safe and secure. They want to know that they are not in any danger, and this means that they need to feel like they have control over the situation. The second strategy is to make her feel special. Women love feeling special and unique, so it is important for you to find out what she likes and what she wants from you, and then surprise her with something new or different every now and then. The third strategy is for you as a man to be able to hold your own in an argument with a woman. This means that when she starts arguing with you, it's important for you not just let her go on talking without saying anything in response, but also be able to give her a good argument back which will make her think more about what she's saying. Speak about her interests. When a friend is talking, it's important for you to sometimes ask her what she likes to do and what she thinks about certain things in order to show that you care about her feelings and opinions. Ask what she likes to do, what she thinks of certain things, such as movies or TV shows. For example, if your friend just said that they didn't like their ex-boyfriend because he was always drunk. How to manipulate women into doing what you want. How to manipulate women into giving you what you want. The article discusses how to manipulate women into giving you what you want. It does this by first discussing the different types of manipulation that exist and then goes on to discuss various ways in which you can use these techniques. There are many ways to manipulate people, but one of the most effective is manipulation through emotion. Emotion is a powerful tool for manipulating people because it can be used to make someone feel guilty, happy, or even sad. When a person feels guilty or ashamed, they are more likely to give in and do what the manipulator wants them to do. It is important not only that you know how to manipulate people through emotions, but also that you know which emotions will work best on certain people or in certain situations. How to get girls to date you even if they're uninterested in you. You need to be able to make her feel safe enough to open up and show you who she really is. This will take time and patience, but it's worth it. The key is not to push too hard or too fast. You want her to come around on her own terms, so don't try and force anything. How to convince a girl that she likes you and make her fall in love with you. People are always looking for ways to make a girl like them. There are many different ways that people can do this. One of the most popular is by making the girl feel wanted and loved. This can be done by doing nice things for her, telling her how much she means to you, and spending time with her. The best way to make a girl fall in love with you is by showing that you care about her and want to spend time with her. If you show these emotions, then she will start to feel the same way about you as well. How to manipulate women into liking and loving me even if it's fake. The introduction should be at least one paragraph long and should answer the following questions. 1. What is the book about? 2. Why does it matter to you? 3. What are some of the key takeaways from this book? How to Manipulate Women into Liking and Loving Me Even If It's Fake is a self-help book written by Joe Pardo that teaches men how they can make women fall in love with them, even if they do not really feel anything for them. This book is important because it teaches men how they can easily manipulate women into liking and loving them, which could lead to serious consequences for both parties involved. The rules of attraction for finding a girl and how to get her interested. The first rule of attraction is to be confident. Girls are attracted to the confidence in a guy. If you act like you're not interested, she will lose interest too. The second rule of attraction is to be yourself. Girls want a guy who is comfortable with himself and who they can relate to. If you try too hard, it will seem like you're desperate and will make her lose interest in you. The third rule of attraction is to have good hygiene. It's important for girls to know that when they go out with a guy, he'll take care of her hygiene needs and won't leave her feeling gross after their date. Step 1. Captivating her attention from the first sight. The first impression is the most important one. You have just a few seconds to captivate her attention before she moves on to the next profile. You should make sure that your profile picture is of high quality, that it shows how you look in real life and not just a selfie. It should also be interesting and original so that it stands out from the rest. Your bio should be concise, but informative enough for her to decide whether she wants to know more about you or not. Step 2. Getting her number and running game in the text message. This section will cover how to get her number and start running game in the text messages. The first thing you should do is to make sure that she is interested in you before you ask for her number. This means that you need to have a deep conversation with her, find out what she likes, and show interest in what she has to say. Once she seems interested in getting to know you better, it's time to ask for her phone number. You should not be too pushy when asking for her phone number because this can lead to rejection. You could ask if it would be okay if you could give them your phone number instead so that they can contact you whenever they want. If she agrees, then go ahead and give them your number and wait for their response.